back to George Washington. And they're running around saying they're saving money and have cut the size of government. The lies have reached a level that is farcical. It's like the ADL and CBS News and all other publications in the last 2 days attacking yours truly, saying I'm the big kingpin, king of conspiracy, incredibly popular, dangerous, reaching too many people, implying I'm going to cause a violent overthrow and something has to be done with me. Anybody who listens knows that's a lie. I speak out against violence. I speak out against preemptive, offensive attacks on this criminal system. And then the ADL says I'm lying and saying that there's a world government being set up when it's in the newspapers. People are going to see the ADL say that, open their newspaper up, and read New World Order, world government, every day in the papers. And they're going to go, well, wait, how's this guy bad then if he's saying that? I think the ADL and the government and the establishment types really underestimate the work we've done and how many people we've woken up and overestimate their power. You're discredited, and you're only discrediting yourself worse, just like with the mercury and the vaccines. They've told every school kid in America, they've handed out fact sheets at hospitals and colleges and businesses saying, oh, it's a myth there's mercury. There's a myth it can cause neurological disorders, Guillain-Barré. It's a myth it can hurt your autoimmune system or give you cancer or sterilize you. Then you read the insert and it says it can do all that to you. You guys are really blowing it for yourselves. And so good. Keep it up. But I'm on the White House enemies list. Many others are. We have been visited by the Secret Service. We have been visited by the FBI with little excuses they use to come over here, and they're asking all sorts of other questions. They look like they're on a rabbit hunt. They're in hunting mode. You've seen a dog when you take it out hunting. It knows you're about to shoot some birds. Well, they got the eyes, the look of retrievers. And to them, I'm like a big chew toy or something. This is now happening to Reverend Manning, but they're telling him, he says, that they're going to arrest him. And so this may be one of the last times we get to talk to him before he's behind bars. He's coming up in about 15 minutes. Let's go ahead and play his little 4-minute announcement that we've got linked up on Infowars.com if you want to go watch it for yourself. Here it is.
I am James David Manning, pastor of the Ottawa World Missionary Church in Harlem, Ottawa, New York. I'm also the host of the daily radio broadcast called The Manning Report. On the 16th of November, 2009, on or about 6 p.m. in the afternoon, 2 CIA agents claiming to be members of Homeland Security and 2 New York City detectives came to our church to ask me questions regarding statements I have made about Barack Hussein, the long-legged Mac Daddy, Obama. They drew my attention, the agents did, to a posting on our website called Tea Party Members Go Viral on the Birth Certificate. And in that particular posting, I stated that the long-legged Mac Daddy is invincible by the vote. But only should you turn your attention to the birth certificate issue, then he becomes outrageously vulnerable. He is indeed an illegal alien and is not qualified to be the U.S. president. But to spend all of my energy and time to overthrow this evil that has entered into our world. As an American patriot, I'm compelled to fight to restore our republic and its constitution. I expect, as a result of the visit last night by the CIA and New York City police detectives, Homeland Security people, I expect to be arrested in not too many days. Therefore, I pray to explain the entire matter of the Dark Kingdom and my representation of light in these very dark and evil days. I will be charged with the threat against the life of the U.S. president. Understanding that I will be arrested, I wish to state to my church family, friends, and supporters that at present I am of a sound mind, that the evil dark kingdom that is now led by Barack Hussein, the long-legged Mac Daddy Obama, that they in the arrest will not take my freedom simply by placing me in chains. But they took the freedom from all of us with their acts of treason and their conspiracy to commit treason against the American people. Thusly, we all have lost our freedoms. I want you to know, my church family, friends, and supporters, that I knowingly and willingly have submitted to my God, who asked me to serve him in this cause and in this matter. And he alone has set my course, and he alone will be my judge. And so I say to Mr. Barack Hussein, the long-legged Mac Daddy Obama, members of the Central Intelligence Agency, Eric Holder, Leon Panetta, and all the others, that here I am at the Ottawa World Missionary Church in Harlem, Ottawa, New York. You may come and arrest me. I am waiting. I will not resist, for I welcome that you would do so. And in doing so, we can finally bring this matter of your ineligibility to serve this great republic and your belligerent trashing of the Constitution can be brought to the American people. I await your arrest. I'm James David Manning, and I ask that God would bless all of us and that he would save America.
All right, he's scheduled to be on with us coming up here in about 14 minutes from now. John Perkins, Confessions of an Economic Hitman, Webster Tarpley, Alan Combs. It's all coming up today. Totally jam-packed news and information as well. Believe me, this is a broadcast you don't want to miss. Infowars.com.
I hear the train coming, it's rolling around the bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison.
Yeah, that may be where political dissident Reverend Manning's going. Whether you love him or hate him, he's not been calling for any violence against the puppet in chief. I don't think anybody should try to hurt the puppet. That would make everybody think the puppet actually ran something instead of the real power structure. We haven't had a real president, ladies and gentlemen, who truly ran things since JFK. Reagan got a bit uppity with the vice president, the former CIA chief, and, you know what happened to Reagan. Then after that little medical trip to the Air Force Base, he began to behave himself. Later when we're live at prisonplanet.tv, I'll replay these so folks can actually see the video, but the audio says it as well. And usually we don't play CNN's Kook of the Week or whatever. They almost always now use clips from my radio show. They wouldn't dare actually have me on. But CNN interviewed Oath Keeper Stuart Rhodes in a 5-minute piece and let him talk 3 times for about 5-6 seconds. They would always edit him down so that he couldn't get any information out. And they would show, rooms full of hundreds and hundreds of Oath Keepers meeting, and they'd show the one guy with a big beard or the one person in flip-flops. Not that you're bad if you have a big beard or flip-flops, to make people look kooky. It's akin to playing